Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on HTML. And right now, we will be discussing about the syntax for HTML class and the class that we specify inside our CSS. To create a class, write a period, which is this. Inside our CSS, inline styling, opening tag, and closing, we are having our opening and closing tag, as you can see. So they now say to create a class, write a period. This is what we are writing right there. And then write a period character. When we write a period character, followed by a class name, that is a class name that we want to specify. This class name is the one we are going to use inside what? Inside our HTML file. As you can see, this is our HTML class, but the class name that we specify inside our CSS here, followed by the full stop that we are having here, followed by the class name. The class name is the one we are using inside our class attribute here. So let's continue our discussion. Then define the CSS properties within curly braces, that is within the curly braces, opening and closing curly braces. That's where we are going to define our CSS property. As you can see, our CSS property now, the CSS property is inside our opening and closing curly braces. Definitely they said to create a class, write a period. You will firstly write a period. When you write dot, let's say for instance you write dot, write a period character. This is a period, followed by a class name. Then you want to specify a class, you will now write a class name follow at the front of it, let's say city. Then define this CSS property within curly braces. These are all the CSS property. So we use these curly braces here. This one, opening and closing curly braces. Inside here, we keep our what? Our CSS property. So that is the thing I want you guys to know. So that is how you create your, that is the syntax for what? For CSS property. So the syntax is right here. I want to show you this clearly so you can understand what is going on. They say you should write a period followed by your class name. Right? After your class name, then define your CSS property within the curly braces. As you can see, this is the curly braces. So I want to show you something right here. As you can see, this is the class name. This is the class attribute in our HTML. The HTML is different from the way we specify it is different from the way we specify it inside our inside our CSS. And you can see this is the city that we specify here. So as you can see, when we save our document in this manner, it will never show anything yet until we write the, maybe it's color we want to specify. We now write the color, we give it this and this color, and we now write it's red we want to use. That's all. It doesn't matter if you make it jump to the another paragraph like this. It doesn't matter. You can put it straight line like this. If you know that you don't want your document to look long. So let me show you how it goes in our document so you can understand this deeply. Back to our document. Right here, you can see what I'm having right here. This is from one of our tutorials. You can check our tutorial on inline and block elements. You are going to find this. That's where you are going to find this. And this is the code that did all this for us. There's no any magic here. So the thing I'm talking about recently is all about what? I'm just trying to close hide this one, so that I can focus on this one, so you guys can focus on this one. So now let me show you this, what I'm showing you right here. The syntax for what? Let's say for instance now we want to write this sound. As you can see in our document, we said if you want to write class, to write a class, as you can see, to create a class, this is the creation. When we want to create the class, we specified a dot. So we write a dot, a period. This is a dot, as you can see. This is a period, followed by your class name. This is your class name, as you can see. The class name is the one we are now using inside our class attribute that we have inside our HTML tag, and we can use it in any HTML tag. Don't forget, in our class we have discussed about it in our class attribute tutorial. So now let me now show you this property. To write property, you cannot write property outside like this. That is the CSS for you. Let's say for our document, maybe the property is going to show. Let's reload our document. Can you see our this thing, our font family changed? As you can see, the font family have changed. Now let's bring back the curly braces. Can you see? When you bring back the curly braces, you are going to see. Can you see? The font family comes back again. That is the benefit of using the curly braces. And as you can see, the funnest part here is that as we use the font family right here, you can do something again. Like now, for instance, you can, it doesn't matter how you specify it. Once you are having your full stop here, as you can see, it said to create a class, write a period. Once you are having your period here, this is your period, right? When you have your period, then you create your, followed by your class name. As we have created our class name, and to use our class name, we come here to use it. We can place it here. So we use it right here. This is another class name from another CSS file, CSS tag. So as you can see, this one now is the one we are using here, is the one we use also here, right here. But I want to show you something. The class is here, the class is the one we are using. You can also use your background property here. Let's say you specify background color or whatsoever. Let's say we use for our font family. Let's save our document first. You know, we don't have anything inside this curly braces right now. Let's reload our document. Can you see? Nothing is right here. So now that Algeria, that font family that we're having, let's put it back here. Algeria. Let's save our document now. Can you see it's come back? Definitely, it doesn't matter how you specify it. So it can be on along one line like this, as an inline element like this, you can have it like this, or you can make it a block like this. You can turn it to a block styling like this, and have it jump to another line, to another line, to another line. Even I don't know, maybe you can do like this also. You are seeing what I'm seeing right here. When you save your document now, can you see? It's still going to show. Nothing happens. Just make sure that you are having all these things you are specifying inside what? Inside your curly braces. Let's say for instance now you do like this also. It's still going to happen. It's still going to show, as you can see. Know how we are giving it. It's still going to show. Let's say for only this one, I don't know if you do like this. Let's do this one like this. If it's still going to show. Can you see? Can you see? Nothing happens to our document. As you can have our document, but make sure that you specify your what? Your period. After your period, you should have your what? Your class name. After your class name, then you specify your curly braces. Inside that opening and closing curly braces, you specify your CSS properties. So as you can see, these are the CSS property. When you specify the type of CSS property you want to use your colon. As you can see, when you use your colon, then you write the property name, the property property value that you want to use. Then you use your word. I forgot that what they call this. I forgot it. Sorry. So this is just what I want to show you guys. As you have seen this is very straightforward. Make sure that you specify your period. After your period, you specify your class. After your class, you specify your curly braces. Then inside that your curly braces, you can specify the font. Even if it's color you want to specify, you can specify it. If it's also anything you want to specify, you can specify it in here. This is the scope. This is the scope. So I want you to understand this very well. So there's no any magic in this. These are all the syntax you need to know about class. So have a great day. Anwar Akorede Ayofe is my name. I wish to see you guys next time. Thank you.